played Shuriken on Chef, right? Is that right? 100% damage from non-elemental sources against burning targets. Consumables explode when picked up with scared sausage. Is that lightning shift best here? No, because lightning shiv makes elemental damage. So we want something that makes non-elemental damage and hits lots of times. So we want SMG or Shuriken. I'm gonna go for Shuriken. Hey Blazor, hey Blue Milker, hey BLS. Renash, hello. Hey Butlow. I'm pretty good. Hey Gatorade. Great Sukon, thanks for the 17 months. Appreciate you. You're so excited for sponsored Vampire Survivors, you know that's what it is. Wait, what's it called? Entropy Survivors? It does say survivors in it. Curious. So I'm looking for shurikens, but I think until I find them, the enemies do have a bunch of extra health, so I should probably take a few knives until a shuriken actually shows up. I don't think I lock the 4th knife, do I? Grab one of these. Alright. Hey, pudding print caps. Apparently, Jorbs Bird is the most used emote in the channel. Well, it's an exclamation mark dig, right? I think it has been the most used emote in the channel for like 5 years running or something, probably. Very happy for it. Hey, 0+. I think the recap counts bot comments. Thief Dagger is not a shuriken, but I'm going to take it anyway. Not much Spire recently for Dig? It is true. Haven't streamed much Spire at all this month. We're deep in the Brotato hole. And also, there's Against the Storm to play, and also there's Temetsi to finish, and also I'm gonna roll away from the armor. Take damage percent instead. Melee damage? I don't know. I'm just kinda trying to find a shuriken. I say, as I continue to buy things which aren't shuriken. Alright. So now we can turn these knives and thief daggers into shurikens, and I think we just win from there. I think that's how Chef works. Does chat use Ponge? Just thought of it and haven't noticed it being used for ages. Sometimes chat uses Ponge. I don't think my chat has that much emote spam these days. Probably something to do with the economy. People just can't afford the emotes anymore, you know? I guess you actually do have to subscribe to the channel to use the emotes. I was trying to be ironic, but then I thought about how reality works. Okay, I'm gonna just recycle my knives at this point, because I get to avoid having them in shops now. And I want to go like 2 Thief Dagger, 4 Shuriken or something, and that's my build. Which means I kind of do want glasses. Alright. Jared, thanks for the 54 months, I appreciate it. Thanks for the tier 3 sub. How many years is 54 months? 5.5? 4.5? 4.5. Yeah? Thank you. Math on camera. Sour, thanks for 42 months. Malpractice, thanks for the prime. What's the Brotato equivalent of dig? You never know what you're going to get with Ghost Scepter. It could give you more max HP, or it could give you more max HP. Or it could give you more max HP. Or it could give you more max HP. Thoughts on the DLC for Brotato? It seems controversial. Nah. It's very good. How's it going, Malpractice? I think the most interesting thing about the response to the Brotato DLC is like trying to understand what mechanism has allowed a game this good that costs $4 to receive so much like heavily entitled negative criticism. Like, what is up with that exactly? We take 10% more damage for 3 seconds when first hit by elemental damage. That seems good. We'll go crit chance. We will combine these, get another shuriken, do that. I definitely need more crit chance. I need more crit chance, and I need more sausages to set things on fire better. And I'll take a triangle of power. This is pretty good. What's the concept with Shuriken, Chef? So your attacks set things on fire, and you deal more damage to things which are set on fire. So what the character wants to do is attack things lots of times. And Shuriken is very good at attacking things lots of times. And that's basically the concept. Stop walking into the enemies. Okay. Okay. I'll take 45 range. I think my thief daggers could use it. Gentle alien, triangle of power. Black belt, sure. Do I also want this? Maybe just take all of them. Luke thinks the 31 months, and Smurf thinks the 90 months. The numbers are getting big. We're getting kind of close to 100. Is a big number. Did I say anything give her the 30 months? Ravensaurus as well? I don't remember. I think a huge number of the negative reviews are people who are used to the base game being presented something new and treating it as bad because it isn't the base game, which is a very conceptually strange thing. Like, yeah, hard to really do much with that, right? You cannot ask game devs to just make the same game again. A lot of them do, but some of them, I think, do want to make something different from the thing they made last time. No, the base game is still available, right? Wait, I guess if you have the DLC installed, you'll have the base game items. Sorry, if you have the DLC installed, you will have the DLC items when you play the base game. That's what I was trying to say. Yuji. But you could always just uninstall the DLC if you didn't want to play with those, I suppose. I think Chef is just kind of a strong character for whom most of everything probably works pretty well. People are critical of the Brotato DLC. Is Brotato woke? Hold on. Woke games list. Search a game. Brotato. Oh. Well, it's not here. I guess we don't know. All right. I think that, like, the audience for video games has some strong antisocial tendencies, which can make it very hard to cater to the audience for video games sometimes. Like another snake, keep on getting my burning going. Okay. Yeah, the co-op's really fun. Very cool addition to the game. You definitely get to do some goofy stuff in the co-op. Sorry. Somebody calling me? Oh! My phone had a timer go off. I was so confused by what that sound was. Did not understand. This reviewer doesn't like the DLC because they can't play Melee anymore, which is not your experience. Another reviewer doesn't like the game because they've only seen 2 of the new 16 weapons. People are just wrong. This is what you're observing. Simply incorrect. This can set things on fire, right? Maybe I should buy it. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of room to, like, play around with different things in this character, which I have not spent a lot of time investigating yet. Okay, if I'm gonna buy Sad Tomato to heal, I might as well buy a mushroom as well at that point, I think. Anyway, Jorbs likes the DLC. Other people can have whatever opinions other people have. I have 3 crates and am almost dead. Oh my god, I'm dead. I feel like I just got hit by every single attack for the entire wave. I'm going insane. Why did every single enemy hit me every time anything attacked me? Alright. We can do some more workshopping on Chef. There are so many sea potatoes in a row. That felt like a food coma death. I had food right before I started streaming. Very appropriate that Chef would die in that way. Tried shurikens plus thief daggers. Today you got to teach kids about solved games. That's cool. Who's next? Oh, Druid. All right, now we're into some fun potatoes. Some like, this is weird and broken types of potatoes. Solved games like tic-tac-toe and chess. And geopolitics. Enemies have a higher chance of dropping fruits. Gain luck when you pick up fruit. Sometimes. But some of the fruits are poisoned. Can't HP regen, can't lifesteal. I had just been playing this with loots. Because loots give you a bunch of luck and harvesting at the start. And then they also scale off of luck, so they deal more damage as the run goes on. However, I really want to play it with Ghost Scepters right now. There's just something... I don't know. I just really want to click on Ghost Scepter every time it's offered to me. You also recently died to getting one shot as vampire? Unlucky. What I think Druid's favorite musician is... Who's most famous for smashing their guitar at the end of performances? Whoever that is. Oh, you died as Loud in one shot. Gotcha. Woody Guthrie? I really don't know who I would, like, most associate smashing a guitar with. Which is interesting to me, because I kind of thought I would when I started the sentence. The one big thing about Druid is you can't HP regen or lifesteal. So I don't really know how you're meant to heal in runs where you don't get offered, like Goblet or Tentacle or one of the really strong healing items which isn't HP regen or lifesteal based. I guess you can buff your consumables. That just seems like a lot of work. But maybe it's right. It's probably right. I think the answer is that you're not meant to heal. Oh, you can buy cute monkeys too. Sure, we'll grab a cute monkey. Matthew Bellamy of Muse has a guitar. Has the Guinness World Record for guitar. The Guinness World Records don't mean anything. It's just like made up nonsense. It's like Forbes 30 under 30. You like pruners on Druid? I think pruners are probably pretty good. I have not actually tried them. Got some range on our loots. I just buy another gentle alien. Okay. Kind of stun locked by chat right now, but it's okay. Reading chat right now is very like weird because it's like 5 people saying the same thing, but they have different names, and I don't understand what to make of it. Why are you all saying exactly the same thing? We should want baby elephant, I imagine. All the same person on 5 different accounts? Okay, but how did you all say the same thing so quickly? Like, do you have 5 keyboards at once and you like get it ready to send and then press enter one after the other? We are saying the same thing because we read the same things on the internet. That is extremely, correct. That's like the very literal meaning of an echo chamber, yeah? Seeing a bunch of people saying exactly the same thing in a chat room. That is exactly what an echo chamber means. We are all individuals, we are all individuals. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Same. By curating your community, you end up with like-minded individuals. It's true. When deciding who I wanted to create content for, I selected only people who thought that the Forbes 30 under 30 list was a predictor of financial crime. Give to me the luck. On dodge? Sure. I don't know. Maybe. Could be okay. Hey, Obama's last name. How are you? What is Obama's last name? I feel like he's probably like a Smith. Obama Smith. Barack Hussein Obama Smith. If you take the thing that makes your consumables heal for more, they also hurt you for more, right? I'm not sure that that's like the direction to go on this character. Just Jesus. Or possibly Jesus. I once came into the stream to check out the Slay the Spire game, and after a while, a chatter got banned for making unfunny jokes about pronouns, so you stuck around. It worked. -1 bad chatter, +1 good chatter. I guess we take structure attack speed, since our structures are gardens, and they are making consumables, which scale our luck. Obama's last name is Care. Oh my god. Although in formal circles he goes by Mr. ACA. My father was Mr. ACA, call me Obamacare. There are so many enemies. Did I do this to me? I did buy a lot of plus enemies items. I feel like I might have. I like the range, sure. Attack speed seems good. I refuse to take plus melee damage on principle as this character because my loots are scaling off my luck anyway. So I'm just going to choose to believe that I don't need it. Oh, more? I'm down. I will buy a mastery, fine. Fine. I don't get the HP regen? Guess not. We are Druid. Druid has a bunch of weird stuff going on around luck and consumables. When I pick up a consumable, there's a 33% chance that I gain 1 luck permanently. However, 33% of consumables are cursed and will damage you instead of healing you. I think that's kind of the majority of Druid. The only other thing is that we have -100 lifesteal and -100 HP regen, so it is hard for us to sustain via those stats. It's still very possible for us to sustain in other ways. And I'm using loots, which are a new item from the DLC, new weapon, which have flat damage scaling based on luck. So the idea is just get lots and lots of luck, the loot steal lots and lots of damage, and then win. And that's the run. Easy vendor! Why am I picking up the bad red fruit? Because there's a 33% chance that it permanently gives me +1 luck. And I would like +1 luck. I like a piggy bank. Horde on wave 12? I think it's a bit late for it. A lot of items that I don't want in these shops. You want me to extrapolate about doctors' offices in the Midwest in my book? There's a chapter about abortion. No. There's a chapter about miscarriage. Sorry. Abortion's been on the mind recently. Not because anyone I know had to get one recently. Because of, you know. Oh, this is the wave I died on last time. I'm kind of getting murdered again. Fascinating. Did they make wave 11 harder or something? I very nearly died again. I don't understand what's going on with that. Alright, a cyber ball makes things a lot easier. Surviving on 1 HP is like close and everything, but also like the enemy that hit me couldn't one-shot me, and I accepted getting hit one more time in the wave instead of trying to dodge it and maybe getting hit twice. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I was on 1 HP, but I don't actually feel like it was close. Being very cavalier about this right now, I suppose. Sure, I'll buy jerky. Wave 11 has been ending lots of your runs. Interesting. So with jerky, the bad ones still hurt you instantly, but the good ones take time to heal you. Is it good? I don't know. Wait, I'm OP. Why is this so easy? Wave 11 was so hard! I don't understand. So there's like some sort of kind of weak, low range, low attack speed melee build that really struggles with wave 11, I think, is what I'm observing. People know the names of enemies in Brotato. I mean, some of them are kind of obvious. I do think the jerky was good. That's legit. Ah, we found Goblet. GG. You chuck that. I did get a cyber ball. Was that between wave 11 and wave 12? Cyber ball's certainly pretty good with this much luck. Where are the pearls? A fine question. Is there a level cap in Brotato? I don't think so. If there is one, it's like based on a number overflow, I think. I guess I want pickup range on this character, maybe? Feels like I might. Found another cyber ball! Sure. Oh. Pearl is certainly a way for this character to get even sillier, but I've certainly never felt like it's been necessary. The song has been on repeat in my head for the last 5 days. Ugh, the guitar lick. Oh my god, chills. Honestly, the singing is not even that great, but the guitar... Oh, it's like I can feel lights turning on my head when I hear that guitar click. I don't know what's happening. I want a hunting trophy, 18% crit chance. Probably pays for itself. 2 of them. Alright, well now I want to get crit chance. We could grab Excalibur, but I would rather not. I would rather not have minus 18 armor, I think. Quack poker! Oh, there's a an elite on this wave. Way to reject the call to adventure. It's weird how they have these legendary weapons that are just incredibly, incredibly powerful, and then also Excalibur. It's fine. It's fine. Excalibur is fine. You're always on the run! Thank you. Have a good night yourself. Top 5 fruit. Ooh, this is another way to heal. Although it can only heal 300 HP per wave. I'd rather just have 142 materials right now. Top 5 fruit. It's an impossible question. And you knew that it was an impossible question when you asked it. I will entertain it anyway, but I want to like start with acknowledging that that is just an unfair question to ask someone. Raspberries are definitely in the top 5. Pineapple is definitely in the top 5. My mouth has already started watering. Are raspberries a fruit? Yes. Don't start with me. I don't know if bananas are in the top 5. Like, I immediately think of them because they are such a ubiquitous fruit. They are used in so many things, and I enjoy them. But I'm not sure they, like, make the top 5, despite that. Is there room in the top 5 for, like, a solid workhorse who never really overperforms, you know? It's an interesting question. I don't know. I don't know what my answer to that is. So raspberries, pineapple... I'm stuck on blueberries right now, but I feel like they're worse raspberries. But maybe raspberries are so good that blueberries are also top 5 despite being strictly worse. I don't know. Peaches are really high on the list. Here's the thing. A good plum for me makes top 5. But I've been hurt before by plums. Like, they're not always good. Which is the other thing. Fruit has a lot of, like, inside category variability. A good plum, like, there's almost nothing better in the world. But a bad plum? Hard to even finish. So how do you deal with that? It's a very unfair question. Medical turret's another way to heal. Just a very unfair question. I'm very upset that you asked that. Oh, you're telling me I get to make the rules? This is just even worse. Why can't somebody else make the rules for me? Yo, why am I so strong now? What did I do that made me this strong? How much attack speed do I have? 138. I just one-shot everything? Anyway, this is kind of what Loot Druid does. This is the idea. I think the number of cyberballs and baby elephants I have is probably contributing to me being this strong. Alright, so I think raspberries, pineapples, plums. I think we can put all 3 of those on my top 5. I think a good cantaloupe, definitely top 5, yeah. Cantaloupe as well, alright. I feel like I'm gonna just like, there's so much different fruit. I'm gonna completely forget to even mention something that I absolutely love. Because there are so many options. What I have right now, plum, pineapple, cantaloupe, raspberry. It's a good list. And then the last one. It might be pomegranate. I've really been enjoying pomegranate recently. I think grapes just not that good. I grew up being all about grapes, but I think I'm off them. Anyway, it's an impossible list. There's too much good fruit. Like, I'm leaving out a billion incredible things. But that's what I've got for you. Raspberries, plums. Oh, what about... I didn't even think about apples. Fruit is just too good. There's too much good fruit. I didn't even consider apples. Oh. Is avocado a fruit? I think so. Did not consider avocados either. I don't think avocado would actually be my top 5. I am a big fan of avocado. But avocado and banana are kind of similar, where like, I like them in so many different places, but I just don't really ever lose my mind over one. Oh, kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit's very good. See, there's like, Almost everything that you say, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I love that. I don't know. I don't know. It's an impossible question. Should we ban Onion Knight for this? That's probably slightly too extreme, but only slightly. Wait, it wasn't you, Onion Knight? Wait, Cotillion? Oh, we're having a... Okay, follow-up question. Which part of the world have you traveled to that has the tastiest fruit? Italy. Yeah, Italy. Oh, blood oranges. Oh, I didn't even think about blood oranges. Blood oranges are very good. It's bold. It's bold to have grown up in New Zealand and say that Italy has the best fruit. But here I am, making that claim. The thing is, I lived next to an open-air farmer's market that was open 6 days a week when I lived in Italy. Like, when I exited my front door, I walked into the square where the farmer's market was. So a decent amount of that answer is circumstantial. I just had more chances to eat delicious fruit because of the situation I was living in. I'm aware of the bias that is influencing my answer. Two baby with a beard. Oh my. I guess we're rolling for like Cyberball. That's what we really want. I will have 2 more Cyberballs, please. Lucky Charm? Okay, fine. Gotta buy something, I suppose. Oh! Disastrous. GG. Druid loops actually got sort of close to dead on wave 11 and Vault. Hey, Captain Red! If I were a billionaire and I got to like stop caring in any way about other human beings and just have all of the luxuries of life, I would absolutely have someone whose job it was to like fly to Italy and get me blood oranges and then fly back again. God, yeah. I would have like 3 of those people so the oranges arrived every 8 hours. I would eat only blood oranges. It's actually one of the most common billionaire things. There just aren't that many things it is possible to think up to spend $1 billion on. it's just one of the accessible ways a human can think of to spend money that would actually improve their life. Like, if you have $100 million, like, sure, like, there are all sorts of like things you can buy for your home and luxury vacations to take and stuff, but if you have like $10 billion, like you hit a point where there's just like it becomes very hard to work out what you can even spend money on that would matter. Speaking from experience, obviously.